Hey everyone, it's Liberty Woods and welcome to our Insanity Max 30 Challenge group. And this video is all about the nutrition guide because as we know, our results are based on 80% nutrition. So if we want our max results from Max 30, we need to really dial in and focus on our nutrition. That means cutting out the alcohol, cutting out the sugars and the sweets and the things for the next 60 days. So with that, I wanted to go through and explain a little bit about the nutrition guide to set us all up for success. So with your guide, when you open it up, nice little message from Sean here about like his philosophy on nutrition. And we're not going to be counting calories and keeping track that way, but we're going to be looking at portions and what we're putting into our body and making sure that we're fueling our body to get the best results we can with this fitness program. Now with that, if we start here on page 6, so I want everybody to get out your book and go to page 6. So this is very simple. It tells you how much you should be eating just based on your weight. So this is according to using this fitness program. So, and the calories that we're going to burn while we're doing this. So to help us to create a calorie deficit, which means losing fat, losing weight. So plan A is if you weigh less than 150 pounds, and plan B is for those who weigh more than 150 pounds. I hover right there at the 150 rate. So for me, I'm going to start at plan A. If I feel a little weak, not enough energy, then I may boost it up to plan B and see how that goes. There's more information in the back of the book when you're doing your workouts and things to know if you're eating the right amounts. So with that, we have a daily food chart, and there's these little cute squares with our color coordinated chart, and that correlates with these containers. So if you've done the 21-day fix, you already have these containers. If not, you can purchase the containers from your Beachbody coach. Now with that, let me show you the containers. So the 21-day fix came with your handy dandy Shakeology shaker cup, but then going in and out, you have purple for fruit. So instead of using measuring cups or scales and things like that, you have just these handy little containers that you can put a lid on and take with you. Purple is for your fruits. Red is for protein. So, you know, your chicken, fish, eggs, things like that. Green is for non-starchy veggies. So, you know, your cucumbers and Brussels sprouts and green beans and broccoli and all that good fun stuff. Yellow is for your starchy veggies and your carbs. So your yams, sweet potatoes, quinoa, oatmeal, all that kind of stuff is here in these yellows. And then lastly, you have your blues for your healthy fats. So your avocado, aguacate, hummus. You can also use this for some of your cheeses. Then you have your orange. The set comes with 2 of these, so you can use these for seeds, so sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, things like that, or the salad dressings. Now, with that, there's also teaspoons. So it does not come with a teaspoon, but in your guide, you'll see here at the bottom, you have teaspoons for oils and nut butters. And so nut butters, you know, almond butter, peanut butter, sunflower butter, and all that fun stuff. Now, to go through the guide, we have the list of foods. Stick to these lists and you will be successful. So for veggies, has this whole list of vegetables to choose from to go in that green container. Fruits, here, that list. Proteins, carbs, your healthy fats, your seeds and dressings, and your oils and nut butters. Now, there's free add-ons, so things that you can eat as much of you as you want of. Things like cinnamon, water, lemon juice, vinegars, mustard, garlic, ginger, all-purpose seasoning mixes. So in the back here, you'll see recipes for seasonings, and I use those all the time, especially the Southwest seasoning. Love it. Now, do you want to make some substitutions at times? You can. there are a list of substitutions, usually for your yellows, for your carbs, so for snacks as well as beverages. So if you're like me and you like to make your Shakeology with unsweetened almond milk, it shows you what the equivalent is here and how to do that. But remember, if you're making your Shakeology with unsweetened almond milk, 2 cups of that unsweetened milk counts for 1 of your yellow carbs. So the nutrition guide also has lots of great recipes based on the food groups, the categories. So with breakfast, then you could see your carbs, your proteins, and things that correlate there all the way through the entire day's worth of meals. There's a DIY section, so you can kind of create your own recipes based on the foods that are listed in the nutrition guide. And then, let's see, what else was I going to share? Oh, there's a sample menu plan. So how to put together a meal plan. Here's a sample. If you want to use this every single day for the next 60 days, go for it. If you need it super simple, then that's great. It's all laid out there for you. And at the very back of the guide, there's a food tracker. Now I posted a link in our challenge group with where to go to get a downloadable version of the food tracker so you can carry it with you. Now with that, what I wanted to show you is how I would go through and prepare a meal plan for my day. With that, I like to do a lot of food prep ahead of time. So boiling eggs, making up a bunch of oatmeal, quinoa, grilling chicken, fish, things like that. So I'm prepared for the week. And what I would do to set up my meal plans for the week is get out my guide and look at the number of containers or the colors that I need to be eating each day and start formulating a plan. So what I've done here is I've started to set it up so that way save a little bit of time on this long video. But anyway, this is just a duplicate of what you see as the plan in the front of your nutrition guide. So how many veggies, fruits, proteins, etc. you need based on plan A or plan B. So with that, I did created a meal plan for the day. So for breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, and dinner. That's kind of how I like to plan my meals. You may want to flip-flop dinner and a snack and have a larger lunch and wait and have a snack later after dinner. Just kind of depends on your schedule, what time you get up and when you start eating. With that, what I want to do is start planning out my meals for the day. So I've already have my eggs boiled and ready to go, and my oatmeal and things. So for breakfast, I'm going to have 2 eggs and half a cup of oatmeal. That can be steel cut oats or regular oatmeal. And as you see, you can either use your containers to measure or just standard measuring cups for your servings. Now for a snack, I need my Shakeology in the morning. It helps me to be a better person and have a better day. So I'm gonna have 1 scoop of Shakeology. I'm probably gonna have chocolate and half of a banana. So no, you do not need to squish the banana into the purple container. Half of a banana is considered 1 fruit serving. Now, if I'm on plan B, I can go ahead and have the whole banana because I get more fruits when I'm on plan B. So the other half of the banana would go here. For lunch, what should I have for lunch? I'm thinking I'm gonna have a salad for lunch. And what's great is I can pack that in these containers ahead of time and take them to work with me, or have it all dished out into a different container and ready to go. So 1 cup of greens. I like to use super greens or power greens from Costco. Love those things. So with the kale and chard and spinach and all that. Then for my protein, I am going to have a 3/4 cup of diced chicken that I've already cooked ahead of time. My pin is dying. But I can either use my red container again to measure that, or a 3/4 cup. For my healthy fat, I want avocado. So 1/4 of an avocado. I like to usually have it sliced, so I slice it up and have it ready to go. Then I've already made the salad dressings from the book ahead of time, so I'm going to have an orange container of the dressing. And my salad for plan A is ready to go. Now, if I wanted plan B, I could add in more veggies. So let's say I add in half a cup or half a green container of carrots, and then half a cup of cucumbers, half of that container. So that way I can have a few more veggies with my meal. Also, I still have I can add in a carb because we have more greens and more carbs when we're on plan B. So I'm going to do a half a cup of kidney beans for that salad. So for plan B, that's a nice hefty salad, and it would really fill you up for the day. Now for a snack, I like to have apples with peanut butter or almond butter. So I could have a purple container of sliced apples, and then a teaspoon of almond butter or peanut butter. Now, if I'm on plan B, I can increase that to 2 teaspoons because we get 4 teaspoons when we're on plan B. So that's quite a bit of food throughout the day, and it's good foods that's going to fuel my body to help me perform better as I'm doing Insanity Max 30. Now for dinner, what I'm thinking is some fish, a veggie stir fry, and a side of quinoa. So that could even be all combined together, just however you like to eat your food. So I've got my fish prepared ahead of time. I've got my quinoa prepared ahead of time. And what I'm going to do for my stir fry is, let's see, half of it of broccoli. So half a cup of broccoli or half a container of broccoli. And then the other half to fill up that container is, I like red bell pepper. And so red bell pepper. For the other green containers, so I make sure I get all my veggies in for the day, I'm going to do 5 asparagus spears, because that's half of a serving of asparagus, and then half a cup of sliced, or half a container of sliced carrots. So that's, 4 veggies to make a nice stir fry for my meal. Red container of fish. I do a lot of tilapia and things at home. Whitefish, our kids love it. Salmon. And then my yellow container is my quinoa, so I can already have that portioned out, or just go and grab my yellow container and serve me some quinoa that I've already cooked up, or half a cup, whichever works. So quinoa. Now for my oils that I have left, oils and nut butters, I'm going to use a teaspoon of olive oil to use to stir fry those vegetables. Now, if I'm on plan B, I still have another teaspoon remaining for my day. So to change it up a bit, I'm going to do another teaspoon of coconut oil to make it nice and flavorful and a great meal. So with that is just kind of simplified on how to make your meal plan. But I really, really recommend everyone take out your book and read through it several times to really understand how to create a meal plan. If it's too overwhelming, use the sample meal plans or ask one of us for some help, okay? Guys, I wish you the best. I know we're gonna really rock this program, and we're gonna eat right the whole 60 days, cutting out all the sweets, which is gonna be hard because Mike and I both have birthdays during the 60 days, and oh gosh, there's probably a few other things that are happening on my daughter's birthday. Wow, okay. It's gonna be a struggle, but we're gonna do it, okay guys? We're going to max out and get the best results we've ever seen. Thanks guys, bye-bye.